IVM.
A guy, left arm not so orthodox. What's going on in the cricket world in the tournament whose name we dare not mention? We'll keep you posted with Aussie accents. Okay, on left arm not so orthodox, we have a young batsman from Chennai who played occasionally for Kerala when Srisanth was playing for the state at the same time, and we were an early influence on him, especially off the pitch. And then Gurunarayan came to Mumbai, and now he backs the city. So I presume that Rohit Sharma's team is your team, because I can't mention the full team name. So
I'm still very Chennai fan.
You're a Chennai fan?
Chennai, yes.
And they had a super beginning.
Yellow. Yeah.
All good. We were called Dad's Army last year. It's almost Dad's Army this year as well. It's you still got Shane Watson, you still got Dwayne Bravo.
You've got
the great Thalaiva himself.
People we miss were Ravichandran Ashwin.
Ravichandran Ashwin, of course, missing. But then we'll come to him because he's playing a very big part in Punjab.
Yeah.
And he's gone the Punjabi way, it looks like. I may have to do what I have to do to succeed.
Yes.
We'll come to that. Quick word on Chennai, since that was the home team and continues to be the home team.
The defending champions.
Arguably the best team in the 12 seasons of IPL, if you look collectively at record.
There were 2 seasons of the tournament that I did not watch. That was when Chennai wasn't playing.
Was so-called suspended.
Yeah.
For reasons, another guru may be giving the answers to that story, but we can't get into it. For reasons beyond our control. But looking across the whole spectrum of 12 years, etc., with the 2 years suspension, I would say arguably not actually the best team.
Most consistent.
CSK.
And
if you were a bookie, and this is a terrible metaphor to use, if you were a bookie, this is the team to back because they will give you bang for your buck every day of the week. And again, I mentioned at the top consistency, and it's continued. So I think there's a lesson for the other teams there. They have been super consistent. Thalaiva is great for them. He's been really strong as a leader. He's been a fantastic leader for the country as well. We can't argue about him. But I think he has an effect, his calmness, his super confidence in a very non-animated way, which I think Chennai loves him.
Yeah, and I think it's just been institutionally good that people have been supporting from the beginning. Every year the team, they really depend on Dhoni to make the decisions. And it's been consistent. And
but
other
it's good,
teams,
right? You're very clear.
It's amazing.
This is the leader, and the leader of the pack. He's like the alpha. They follow, and it's including the foreigners. It's fantastic.
As long as Dhoni is playing, he will be the captain of the Chennai team. So even if it's 5-6 years down the line, it's never going to change.
5-6 years, you're still 50. This is an Indian record.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. All right, fair enough. So I think he set standards and people are going to have to follow. That's very clear here. RCB, if you look at it from the other end of the whole thing, lots of talent, arguably the best batting talent put together. I mean, you've got those 3 crack batsmen in the top 4. And then when you look at it, no victory. And no suspension. So that's 12 years. No victory.
And it's actually...
the criticism that Gautam Gambhir gives of Virat Kohli, is it warranted? Is he a leader who's not quite up to the mark of a Rohit Sharma and a MS Dhoni, going by 2020
standards,
the tournament that we dare not mention?
Yeah, I don't think we can blame Kohli completely, but then there's no one else to blame.
Come on, call a spade a spade. What do you think? Because I think he's had a great year as India captain. You can't deny him that. Going to Australia, whether it's a slightly weekend batting lineup or whatever, he's had a very good year. He scared England. Don't look at the results. We've had some great days of Test cricket.
This
and in South Africa,
has not been for him, I think. From the beginning.
Yeah, it's karma then. What is it?
Maybe.
The karma of a Dhoni is fantastic I can't mention the title of but Rohit Sharma not bad, 2 victories maybe. Gambhir himself, I think 2 victories, 3 victories for Rohit Sharma, and not so far man, who is probably the batsman of his generation.
And see, personally, Chennai and Bangalore have been having it's a rivalry for so many years.
We wouldn't call it the Kaveri Waters rivalry because that would be sort of pushing it, but yeah,
pretty much. Even the cities in itself.
Yeah, let's call a spade a spade, and a river, and water.
They're not giving us, but
us. And then you move to Mumbai.
Yeah, but I'm still a Chennai fan.
Okay,
it's just that we are. It's sad that Bangalore is not doing good in the IPL for so long. I think they've been given enough. They've been trying a lot. They've been given enough chances, I think, to be in the top 10. But they just always...
I mean, if you look at AB de Villiers and Virat Kohli, and to some extent when Christopher Henry Gale was there as well, you're looking at the 3 best batsmen in this format, without question. And right there in the top 4. So they should be controlling the games. And they did many times. They still didn't win. He's got 400s in one season, Captain Kohli. Gale's record is unparalleled.
You can't always blame it on luck as well. As in, if it happens 1 or 2 times, we'll be like...
Or is it a case of when you have the superstars together, they don't actually function? You look at Hindi films or Tamil films or whatever, you put 5 actors of great stature together, sometimes it's the worst thing. You think maybe it's a case of that as well? Too many riches?
If that is the case, then Kohli is to blame. Yeah, because
for the selection
that's
in a
his
sense.
Selection, and also to keep it it's his responsibility to keep it fluidly as a team, right?
To find the best in the players. When you have too many champions, that doesn't happen because everybody's thinking, I'm not the champion here. Somebody else is the champion. You know what I'm saying? To play the main guy's role, sort
See,
of.
most team management think that you need to get the best guys. But then if you get all the best guys, like you're saying, what if that is the problem, then Kohli is the one who's responsible to keep them all together, right?
You've given me very political answers. You started one way and ended the other. I appreciated Guru because that's what I want. So that way we look good in the eyes of everybody. We don't want to disengage with anyone at any point. Let's move a little forward from there. Let's look at yesterday's game first because not yesterday's game, but the
day
last
before
game.
yesterday,
Yeah.
the Mumbai-Delhi
game. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, that Rishabh Pant was on fire. Oh,
and that ends the DK argument? Does it end the number 4 argument for you, whether it's DK or Rishabh Pant for the World Cup, or we don't even want to consider T20 and look at the World Cup in the same breath?
No, we should.
Because you're a Chennai fan, you want DK to come in.
Oh no, yeah, I want DK to come in because.
See, here's my point. My point is, if you're taking 2 wicketkeepers to the World Cup, then yes, you take DK because he's your second wicketkeeper batsman. But if you're playing a pure batsman, I think this boy's got something special about him.
Yeah.
Rishabh Pant.
Agree. He's been doing very.
So if you look at number 4 per se again, number 4 itself as a batsman, then I would play him.
I agree with you.
So you end the argument without any argument.
No, first of all, you just suddenly shoved the argument to me.
No,
so who will you choose?
See,
I'm like,
these are underlying, as cricket lovers, these are underlying arguments we can't deny. I don't want to lie here on the show because we cannot have this conversation and not, that's the elephant in the room. That's always going to come out. Right?
Totally agree.
And whatever they say, we're not going to consider this tournament whose name we can't mention.
No, but they should. I think they should.
No, but MSK Prasad himself has gone on record to say he won't do it. The chairman of selectors. So if you're not doing it, you shouldn't. It should have no bearing. In which case, they've already decided who's going.
Yeah.
All right? Because we finished with our one-day season.
Which is why they also tell the tournament that you shouldn't overwork these players. Give them the break. Then that means you already are.
But if this kid, sorry to interrupt, if this kid gets 5 half centuries in 14 games, all at 200 run strike rate or whatever, and DK fails, I mean, it's going to have a bearing on who goes as that second wicketkeeper batsman. Yes or no?
It should.
Well, that's it. Matter's closed. We've already selected. Yes. We'll move on. Finally, it's a touchy subject for you. I'm a big fan of Ravichandran Ashwin. I think he's fantastic. This tournament made him, brought him into the national eye. He became the best off spinner in the world because of that. And now, of course, he's got competition because they want to play the leggies in the shorter format, the white ball format. Fair enough. But, this is not about that. And I was listening to people like Lakshman on air and everything else. And no one is a bigger gentleman in the game than Lakshman. And he tried to, in his way, soften the blow. But I cannot imagine a Lakshman or a Sunil Gavaskar or Gundaba Vishwan. I'm talking about my generation, of course. Jimmy Amarnath or any of these guys actually doing something like this. This wouldn't have happened. And I don't know. Maybe I'm old-fashioned. I'm a traditionalist. But, and I'm a huge fan of Ashwin. Let me again say I've done events with him. He's erudite. He's sophisticated. He's charming. He's funny. And he's a really tough guy. At the end of the day, he shows that on the pitch. And intelligent as well. This didn't ring true.
I was watching it on my phone yesterday and I was watching a Tamil commentary. And Chris Srikanth went crazy when this happened.
Like angry crazy?
He was very angry. He was like, how can Ashwin do this? Yeah. I know he's our boy, but how... And the other commentator who was like, you know what, if you look at the game, this is part of the rules. And Chris Srikanth, like they were showing him literally like...
It's the beauty of cricket, Guru. And I'm going to bore people to death.
The gentleman's game argument.
It's the gentleman's game argument. And also, it's these little things that make it more than a game. And you're killing it, man. Don't do this. I cried.
Yeah, and it actually really did change the narrative of the game.
Of course it changed the narrative.
Because
he was running away with the game.
Fire, man.
He was running away with the game. And that's his argument also. His counter argument is that's why he did it. Because Joss Butler was taking the game away. And he's that kind of batsman.
If that is his counter argument, then you're taking away the gentleman from the gentleman's game.
But what have they done to the game, man? I think, he was captain, so you can't even call back.
So he's done it twice.
He's done it twice, exactly.
In an ODI
exactly.
And now.
Yeah. So then we come to the point he didn't even warn him. So apparently if there's no warning, I mean, there's no question then. Then it's completely wrong. I played building cricket for Skylark versus Manarok and, in the national gully championships. Before Gully Boy, I was the Gully Boy of the match, Gully Boy of the match, Gully Boy of the match, Gully Boy of the series, Gully Boy of all Gully Boys, Gully Boy of the... Kaizala Gully Boy, all that. I won all those titles. I got also sponsorship for Guard Cooper swimming competition after that also, without the trunks. Trunks had to take from my dad. Well, he had a towel, so it was okay. We were clothed at the Guard Cooper function. But the point is that, we play gully cricket, and even there, I'm trying to remember with all the cheating we young kids do, boys across this country growing up, my generation, your generation, the one before mine, I don't remember this kind of, little cheating would happen, like run out and all, we'd always argue about, I'm sure, LBW, who can tell you what's right or wrong? There was no third umpire. But I don't remember doing Mankad and all. We just wouldn't do that. And you definitely want the guy to say, hey, under, you'd immediately say that. Why? And this is Ashwin. Ashwin is a god of cricket. He's the captain of Punjab. He's still the best test spinner alive if you look at statistics. He has to remember who he is. There's more to it than just being a cricketer. There are millions of people who look up to him and follow him.
I think
and he's that cocky cricketer. I like that side to him.
And desperation at that point maybe got to him, like seeing the game turn this much and
but the
amount of... Yeah, but that's not the Ashwin we've all
that's what
grown
I'm saying.
to like.
I've interacted with Ashwin. I know what he's like. He's a funny guy. He gives it back. He doesn't need to do this. And he's a talented fellow. He's a super thinker. He'd make a great captain for India. But now this is not good, man.
This enraged a lot of people.
Yeah, so Chris Srikanth and myself are upset. And we could have opened for India together if I had a break from my damn gully. Anyway, cheers. It's been wonderful talking to you. We have to wrap it up here, but we'll come back with left arm, not so orthodox. By the way, Guru, what did you play? Were you a batter, bowler? What were you? What is your position?
Kabaddi. But
Kabaddi.
No,
so
as a batsman.
Left hand, right hand?
Right hand.
Middle order, opening?
Whenever they'll give me a chance.
Same here. Cricket.
Hi, my name is Anupam Gupta. I'm B50 on Twitter. I am the host of Paisa Vaisa, the show that talks money. On my show, I speak to experts from every field of money and finance. From stock markets, equities, debt funds, credit cards, life insurance, every possible area of money and finance that you can think of. We even did an episode on cryptocurrency. I've got fantastic guests from mutual funds to personal finance experts everywhere. Robo-advisory, startups, just name it, we've got it. At Paisa Vaisa, we help you make smart decisions about money. You work hard for money. Now make your money work hard for you. New episodes out every Monday, and you can listen to my show on the IVM Podcast app or any other podcasting app that you have. Paisa Vaisa is brought to you by Paytm Money.
You say jogging, and I'm telling you a story about a man who dated 3 sisters. You say boss, Kurla, and it's about a guy who went out to a party where they were selling beef. This is Anand Sivkumaran, aka The Croc. My show, The Croc's Tales. You give me a word, I'll tell you a story. Words aapke, kahani aapke liye. Do tune in on Monday and Thursday on the IVM website, app, and anywhere you get your podcast from.